Today we're going to be doing the legacy machine on Hack the Box. It's an easy machine, and unlike my streams I've done in the past, this is a black box test, which means I have zero knowledge of the machine going into this. Normally I stream machines that I have pwned previously and I already know how to solve it, and I'm just resolving it on stream. This is completely different. This is a machine that I've never seen before. The only thing I know about this machine is this right here. So Legacy is a fairly straightforward beginner level machine which demonstrates the potential security risks of SMB on Windows. Only one publicly available exploit is required to obtain administrator access. And that's all I know about this machine right here. So let's go ahead and, well, first off we want to pull up my notes on my other monitor. Alright, so I'm going to run an nmap scan to begin with here. And we just need an IP address. We got to paste that in there. Where is the IP address of this machine? Is it here? Here we go. So we're scanning all ports right here. We're doing a syn scan. We did -T4 to speed it up a little bit, and this is our target IP address. So this is going to take probably a few minutes. So let's just let this roll, and I'm going to figure out some more issues while I am waiting for that. Actually, the stream's running good now. I don't know what that was going on. Like, it was making a weird like electronic noise. I don't understand where that came from. And I hit stop streaming, and noise stub went off, and then I closed my OBS and then brought it back up and the noise is gone. So hopefully that was just like a one-off thing. Hopefully I don't have that issue no more. Everything looks like it's running good. I mean, Twitch is running good, Kick's running good, YouTube is running good, LinkedIn's running good. If you guys are watching, if you're watching, put something in chat right now. I want to make sure chat's working. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Also, let me know how the audio sounds too. If the mic is too loud, or if the music's too loud, or if the mic's not loud enough, or if the music's not loud enough. Because I can't hear what you guys are hearing. I mean, I do hear the music, but it's a different level for me than it is for you. James, thank you so much for chatting. Alright, so chat looks like it's working. Audio sounds good on this end. Thank you, thank you. Perfect. We're still running this nmap scan, so there's really not much we can do at this moment. We're just gonna... I mean, I guess we could throw in, because this could be a web thing, so let's go ahead and put this in our SA host file. We'll make a new... Let's do sudo nano etc host. Alright, we don't need that machine anymore. That's what we did the other day. So remove that line, and we will paste the IP address, and let's just, I don't know, maybe this is called legacy dot hack the box, and that is actually backwards. Oof. That's supposed to be on the other side of the IP address. Because if you have it flipped, it won't work. I've had that problem before. Like if you put legacy hack the box in first instead of the IP address right here, that would actually not work. OVE, and I don't know how to say your name. OVEJ Angra from YouTube. Thanks for dropping a comment. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, guys, I am streaming on YouTube, LinkedIn, Kick, and Twitch, so there's going to be chats from other streams that you may not see. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go to this IP address and see what happens here. Well, let's not even do HTTP. Let's just paste the IP address here. We'll see what happens. Can't be reached. So there might not be anything running, like a web server might not be running on this. Let's try this. Most hack-the-box machines do have a web server running. But this is an old hack-the-box machine, so it's going to be a lot different than what I'm used to, I'm assuming. I should have probably done a quick port scan first. Let's actually try that. Let's do let's try to do a very fast port scan. So this is Rust scan. It's a very fast port scanner. It isn't always accurate, so that's why I was trying to avoid it. But just to get us started, I think this is the way we gotta go. I think if this was real world, I would just, you know, go to the bathroom and go take a coffee break and wait for the scan to be done. But since I'm actually live and we can't do that, let's just run this other fast scan real quick. So what's our IP address here? Our IP address is this. And we will paste this here. So like I said, Rust scan is like a super fast port scanner. So we already have 3 that's open. So we have 135, 139, 445. So that's kind of expected because we knew it was SMB related. See, legacy is fairly straightforward. Beginner level machine demonstrates the potential security risk of SMB on Windows. Only one publicly available exploit is required to attain administrator access. But it's SMB used to get user access, non-privileged account. So these are the only 3 ports that are open. So let's just go ahead and do this. Well, according to Rust scan. So Rust scan does miss ports, so that's why we're still doing the full port scan on Nmap. But this is a good start here. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to put this in my notes on my other monitor that you guys can't see. Because I want to keep track of what I'm doing here. Let me add a new page in my notes. This is what's this machine called? Legacy. Alright, let's do a new tab. Let's do nmap-p 135, 139, 445. And then we will do we're going to do all these flags here. And then we need our IP address. I don't know why I opened up a new Chrome. We don't need that. IP address, paste this in here, and see what happens. So we're doing a very comprehensive port scan on just these 3 ports. This is going to help us find version numbers, potentially an operating system, but we already know the operating system's Windows because hack-the-box gives us that information. So this isn't a full black box test, but it's pretty close. I mean, all we know is that it's something to do with SMB and Windows. And then we're doing the generic scripts, and then we're looking for vulnerabilities through the Nmap vulnerability scanner. You know what I should do is I should actually install Nessus and have Nessus for my hack-the-box machines, because you're allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that for like certification exams and stuff, but for hack-the-box, it's fair game. What's up, Het Storm? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in from Twitch. How you doing today? Well, let's see. Oh, this is already done. So, what do we got here? So, okay, so we got this. It says it's vulnerable here. Of course, I was avidly looking for Cybersecurity streamers. Well, thanks. I'm glad you found a stream. What am I up to? So this is the Hack the Box Legacy. It's a very old machine on Hack the Box. It's actually the second oldest machine on Hack the Box. So I've been doing Hack the Box for almost 2 years now, and I've only been doing the new stuff. I haven't done any of the old machines on Hack the Box, and I wanted to stream something that I haven't done before. And that's what brought me here. I was like, well, we'll just do the old machines, and the old machines are probably going to be different than, you know, the new machines that I've been doing for the past almost 2 years. So that's why I chose this particular machine. And because yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is a machine I never saw before, and we're just trying to figure it out. Just trying to hack it. So this looks like a critical remote code execution vulnerability exists in Microsoft SMBV1. So this is probably a way we can take advantage of this. Let's see here. CVE 2008. Wow, this is a very old CVE. 4250. So is this multiple CVs? Yeah, this is multiple CVs. It's got one from 2017 as well. This machine is from 2017, so this makes sense. You just started setting up your home lab? Nice. You know, I don't even have a home lab, and I like to tell people, like, you don't really need to go and buy a bunch of computers to like have a physical home lab, and then you also don't need to emulate a lot of it either. Most of the hacking skills I've learned is to hack the box and try hack me, and OffSec, which all has vulnerable machines for you to hack and labs for you to try out on. Someone just followed the stream, and there's no... I don't know why that fall alert's going off. That's the noise I was hearing earlier. It's Streamlabs, which is a software that I used to use for my follow alerts, and so somehow the ghost of Streamlabs is prying its way into this stream, even though I don't want any of this to be in here. Well, thanks for the follow. Whoever followed me, I don't know who did that. Can I just disable the alert box? I don't understand why there is even a alerts. Yeah, nothing should have been. Let's look here. Audio only. Sorry, I'm changing the scenes because I'm trying to see if there's any of these scenes that have my alert box. The only thing I can think of is maybe this one. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I think that was it, guys. I think I fixed it. So I had the alert box on my old introduction and closing scenes. So there we go, I fixed that problem. Also, if you guys want follow alerts, let me know. I don't think I can get follow alerts for Kick, and definitely not LinkedIn, but for sure on Twitch and YouTube. What's the best Flipper Zero firmware? I would say, I don't know. I like Extreme. I do like Extreme, and then I would say close seconds Unleashed. But I guess a new one came out recently, and to be honest with you, I don't really mess with my Flipper that much, which is crazy to say because that's actually my most watched video on YouTube is my Flipper Zero firmware video, and it had like 14,000 views, and I'm like, I don't even Flipper that much, man. I just did that just because I thought it would help people out, which it did, obviously, but actually, I got in some hot water with YouTube because I made some Flipper videos of me like hacking random stuff, and YouTube struck my account not once but twice. So I just stopped with the Flipper videos because YouTube doesn't like Flipper videos. They don't let you they'll let you talk about the Flipper obviously, but they won't let you like hack things with the Flipper, which is ridiculous. And because my account's under strike because of that, which is crazy because that happened like 6 months ago and it still has a strike. I don't understand. It should have went away in 3 months, but it didn't. So that's why I stopped the Flipper videos, because YouTube don't like when you actually do real hacking, like real hacking with the Flipper. YouTube does not like that. I breached the community guidelines for dangerous activity. And even though I tell people like this is ethical hacking, you know, I don't advocate for criminal hacking at all, and I'm hacking my own stuff, you know. It's very frustrating. All right, so back to this machine. We are going to be doing so this is definitely SMB. Let's look at the CVE here. All About Computer from YouTube. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Glad to see you here. Let's do let's look this up. I need to change my browser. I hate DuckDuckGo. I hate it. I know it's more privacy, and I'm an advocate of privacy, but it just doesn't work nearly as good as Google. It just don't. All right, so this is an exploit DB here. So this looks like we can use this to. It's a Metasploit module too. So this looks like it's gonna be an easy kill for us here. So all we gotta do is just use Metasploit. It looks like. So let's just do this. Let's open up a new tab. We're gonna launch Metasploit. So that's MFS console-Q for quiet. The -Q for quiet means it just basically doesn't give you the banner like welcome to Metasploit, because Metasploit normally gives you like an image. It's cool like ASCII image text, but it's not really needed to launch Metasploit. So the -Q just silences that output. Once you see them a bunch of times, you don't need them anymore. At first you're like, oh, this is cool, and then you're like, ah. All right, let's do. We're gonna do search. And we're going to paste the CVE into here and see what happens. So it's external blue. That's what the CVE is. This is going to be an easy kill, guys. I think. External blue, remote. Alright. So let's just use 0. Because this is the. Let's just try that. Will you upload this video on YouTube when you're done? Yes, this video will be automatically uploaded to YouTube when I'm done. That's one of the cool things about streaming on YouTube. Is when you're done with the stream, it automatically puts it on YouTube. With me putting 0 effort into it. Which is great. Also, Charles, thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? So let's go ahead and use, if I can type right, use 0. Alright, this is external blue. So let's go ahead and clear and do options. So we need to specify the R host. So let's just set this. Yeah, let's just fire this out and see what happens. It's a hack the box machine, so I don't care if it breaks. And real world pen testing, I'm gonna do way more enumeration to avoid you know, shutting down a server or something. But this is a hack-the-box machine. No, this isn't a production machine, so I'm just gonna. Oops, let's go ahead and clear. Set our host to this. What else do we need? Options. We need SMB domain. We don't need that. I don't think it's part of a domain. We don't need the username and password. Alright, everything else is filled in. lhost. Lhost is... No, we don't want to do that. So set lhost. We want to use my eth0 address. And we don't need to change the L port. So this looks good. Oh, I guess you can't specify eth0 for lhost. Set lhost to 10.10.16.21. There we go. Alright, let's just run this and see what happens. Alright, so it says it's likely vulnerable. Exploit failure due to... This module only supports 64-bit targets. Okay, so... Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a 32-bit target. So we just got to change that. Options. How do we change that? Set payload to Windows. So this is our payload right here. You can see we had a 64-bit payload. We just need to change it to 32-bit. So it's just Windows slash... We just got to remove the x64 and that and run this. Follow me on LinkedIn. Thank you. Thanks for the great job on OCP. Thanks. I appreciate that. I can't believe it's already been over a year since I've gotten OSCP. I feel like, yeah, I can't believe I've been OSCP certified for over a year now. It was a fun exam. It was hard, but it was fun. Alright, let's go ahead and run this again. It's not compatible. Exploit failed. I wonder why. Windows, interpreter, reverse TCP. It's not a compatible payload. I wonder why. Set payload. Is 64-bit only... Can I do x86? Alright, so here we go. Here's our options. We have generic, x64. It has to be x64? Interesting. And this isn't an x64-bit target. We're gonna find an exploit that works on 32-bit systems. We got the right idea, but it's not x64. It's x86. I wonder if there's another external blue payload that's x86. That's not IP address. What's the CVE number again? I have no idea. It was this one. So when I search here, these are different targets. This is privilege isolation. Exploit Windows. This isn't x64, right? No, maybe it is. But this is another external blue. No. Double pulsar. I guess this one will work as well. Bandit, welcome on the stream. Thanks for stopping in. You just checked the module code. It's not x64. Yeah, I wonder how I get a 32-bit module. I wonder if I just looked up a different CVE here, because it's multiple CVEs. This was from 2008. Let's look this one up. This might be this one might bear fruit here. Oh, you gotta type in CVE. I probably didn't type that in right. Oh, I just did a date. What am I doing? Where's that CVE number at? Here it is. I copied the date, not the CVE number. There we go. Wow, this is... This has... I don't know, let's use 0. It's because it's a kernel exploit. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably where... Let's see what do we got here? What's the exploit? This is automatically using 32-bit. Let's just set ROS to... that. And set lhost to 10.10.16.21. Let's see if this works. It looks like it's working. It worked. Look at that. We're already root. There's no user flag on this? There's no way it was this easy, dude. I'm actually kind of mad. Why? There's no way it's this easy. There's like 75% more coffee in here. I was prepared for a longer stream. They hard-coded the payload and the exploit for x64 to transfer from ring 0 to ring 3 to run the payload you set. I see. MS080671 was so fun back in the day. I was hoping there was gonna be like, you know, not straight to root here, and there was actually a prove S. This is super easy. Let's just do a shell here, and who am I? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well let's do where's the root flag at? Probably let's go into users. Let's see here. Windows? This is an old Windows machine. This is a very old Windows machine. XP SP3. Yeah, I mean, this is not what Windows is nowadays. I'm like thrown off. I'm like by this. It's so old. There's gonna be a fly around here somewhere. I don't know where it would be. Normally it's sitting on the administrator desktop, but I don't know where the administrator desktop even is. Is it? Oh, it's probably in documents and settings actually. Let's check that out. let's see, I changed directory to documents and settings. There we go. Change directory. Oh, I did cat. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, you can't cat on Windows. You have to do type. Oh, well, that's a root flag. Is there a user flag somewhere? Hold on. Where's the user flag? The rating for the root flag? Man, this is... I said it's a piece of cake. It was like one of the easiest flags I've ever seen on Hack-the-Box. I kind of expected it to be easy because it's an old Hack-the-Box machine. I didn't expect it to be this easy though. But I guess that makes sense. All right, let's go to is it John user? Yeah, let's go back. Wonder what the path forward to this. Yeah, it's change directory to John. Yeah, that's probably the user. Let's do desktop. There it is. There's a user flag right there. When you get the root flag before the user flag. Doesn't happen very often, but it happens. That was easy. I feel like I gotta do another box now because of that. And this is a good way to start off my live streams, you know? Speaking of which, if you guys are here, thank you so much for being here. This is the first stream where I've black boxed a machine on stream, so normally the things I stream are things that I've done before. I haven't done this before, even though this was easy. It was all brand new to me. Look at that. I did Legacy. That was easy. We haven't even been streaming for an hour yet, and I wanted it to be at least an hour. I thought it would be longer than an hour. Normally Hack-the-Box machines take me longer than this, guys, but like I said, this is an old machine. So if you're new to this field, these old machines are probably your best bet. I wouldn't start with the new machines. This is very beginner friendly. This is not like an easy machine nowadays is way like probably I would say 5 times harder than this. Which I've done a lot of the recent easy machines, and yeah, they take me, an hour or two, maybe 3 or 4 sometimes. This one took literally 35 minutes. Not even that, because I spent a long time troubleshooting our stream issues. We used to do internal pen tests the first day, just run MS08067 and have shells everywhere in the first few hours. Nice. That's great. Sounds like sounds fun. Yeah, I'm a full-time pen tester, and I don't see vulnerabilities like this. Today. Which is good. People are making their security a lot better, you want to see, you don't want to see, vulnerabilities like this today, obviously. This is really old. Well, guys, what should I do? Should I do another box? Or should I end the stream? I can't believe how easy this was. I did not expect that. I'm a little bit disappointed. Man, this is great. Yeah, I agree. The easy boxes definitely are not that easy for everyone. It took me 3 days on a box the first time I tried Hack the Box. Yeah, the first time I tried Hack the Box was actually a medium machine, and it took me half a week. It really did. And then I started doing the easy machines, like the modern easy machines, and even those are a lot trickier. You know, those take a few hours. I would say 2 or 3 hours for me. That's usually the time. Um, I have never done a box in that quick on any platform actually. But my skill level is a lot higher, and I guess it's an old machine. It's an old vulnerability, so it makes sense that it's easier. That's cool though. Let's look at the write-up. Can we look at the write-up on this? Is there a write-up on this? Let's look at the way we were supposed to, like the way the write-up talks about it. Here's the official write-up. Let's go ahead and download this. Yeah, this is a 2017 machine. Look at the old Hack the Box logo. This isn't Nmap, that's Zenmap. No, Zenmap is just the GUI version of Nmap. So let's look here. So the Nmap's going to reveal this too, I think. Yeah, they use the same vulnerability. But they use the same Metasploit. The write-up did exactly what I did. So this was not only easy today, it was actually this easy in 2017 when this was written. That was the intended way. Wow. That was the intended path forward. I thought maybe it's like, oh, maybe, Metasploit modules came out after the fact. But no, this is the Metasploit module that was out at the time in 2017. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I think that was easier than these starting point machines. These starting point machines where they say, hey, you start here if you're brand new. I've done a handful of these. These don't even count as machines. When you pwn one of these starting machines, it doesn't get added to your total count. So if you go to my profile here, you can see I have 72 machines, users, and 72 roots. And before today, I had 71. So this last one counted into this. But the starting point machines, these purple ringed ones, very easy machines, these don't get counted into that total. So, and I've done a few of these. Obviously, I did all the tier 0 ones, and then I started going into the tier 1. I got about halfway through tier 1, and then I kind of just stopped. But I'm not even kidding. Like, these are harder than that machine. So that actually is good to know, because now I can tell people like, oh yeah, if you're brand new to hacking, I would do the early Hack the Box machines rather than the starting point machines. But I don't know. I feel like I did the first ever Hack the Box machine was slightly harder than the one we just did. It was fun. It's always fun to root boxes. It's never not fun. Who wants me to do another box? Oh, we just need one person to say it. Otherwise, I don't have nothing to stream. Go for it. All right, we're doing it. Sold. Let's do the next machine here. Where's my dashboard? Let's go to machines here. Let's just do the next one on the. My original plan was to go to the retired machines. I don't want legacy. So if you look at the retired machines, which is you're not allowed to You're not allowed to stream the active machines. Actually, Ghost just came out today. I haven't even messed with this one yet. This is just the ones that are active now. I have three that I haven't done yet that are active, but the rest of these I've done. But you can't stream these because they're active and they don't want the solutions to be public information. So you can only stream and record retire machines and write up about retire machines. And as you can see here, like I have done all of these, like recent ones, like for the I don't know, a few pages in. And while I can stream these, my goal was to stream things I haven't done before because I figured it would be an extra challenge. And then this is when I started. Agile was my first ever hack-to-box machine. Was it? It was. Yeah, Agile was my first ever hack-to-box machine. So this is when I jumped into hack-to-box. Almost 2 years ago. But anyways, what I was trying to get at is, I was like, oh, well, I've already done all the newer ones, so let me start at the old ones. So I went in the back, and I guess, did they take out Lame or something? There should be another box called Lame that's actually older than Legacy. Let's do release date. Yeah, here it is, Lame. So I did Lame. Lame was actually a little bit, Lame was pretty easy, but it was actually harder than Legacy. Alright, we're just gonna load up Devel here and see what happens. I didn't plan on doing this. It's gonna spawn a machine. Wonder if it's gonna be as easy as the last one. We'll see. Let's go ahead and close out of this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need this. And let's go to our terminal. Yep. X out all of this. X out of that. Clear the terminal. X out of that. X out of that. And that's my VPN, so. We'll wait for this to spawn, and then we will start scanning it. We're going to use rest scan again to make it go fast. Okay, I should get the command ready now. And then we also want to, we just need our IP address. We'll refresh this. Sometimes hack-to-box will tell you that the machine is spawning and it is already done spawning, and you can just hit refresh and you'll see the IP address. So if you ever see like machine is spawning, please stand by, and it just never goes away, just refresh and you'll get an IP address. In this case, I didn't, because it has actually been spawning that long. Normally I have these spawned before I even started the stream. Like the last one I had spawned several minutes before I even went live. We should do... Yeah, I still can't believe that that is easier than a starting point machine. That's kind of that's boggling me. I don't know why Hack the Box. They should have just put some of these early machines. I'm assuming that this one's going to be, you know, similar difficulty as the last one we just did. They should have put those as the starting point machines, because I'm telling you, these starting point machines actually aren't that easy. They're, for a beginner, for like people that have nothing, these are actually pretty hard. And there's streams of me doing these, actually, and I got stuck on some of these. I solved all of them without help, but yeah, I got stuck at some of these points in some of these starting point machines. But that last one, I didn't get stuck at all. I didn't get stuck at all. That's the first machine I ever hacked where I was like, I just didn't know. You know, I just knew what to do immediately. That's funny. Oh, here we go. We got an IP address now. Let's go ahead and paste this in here. All right, so we got port 21, port 80 open. So looks like FTP and HTTP. So let's go ahead and new tab. Let's do nano etsy hosts. Let's go ahead and well, we don't know what it's gonna be. Let's just do this. New tab, paste our IP address in there and see what happens. Alright, so we have IIS7. So we got a web server here that's running the default IIS7. So this is very old. We don't even need to make an entry in our etsy host. We also got FTP open. That might be where the vulnerability is. So let's just how do you do FTP? Is it FTP just IP address? Is that what it is? Name. Password. Login failed. Okay, so it's not just a blank and blank. So let's try. So there is an FTP server running on this. Trying honestly, yeah, that's what I was gonna do next. Let's exit this. Clear. Let's try that one more time. Is that spelled right? Anonymous. Yeah, I think that's right. Anonymous access allowed. It said blank password. We're logged in. Look at that. I'm in. Let's do a dir. Is this where the web page is running at right now? Look at that. Like this is the ISS start. So it looks like all I have to do is upload like a payload to this. Let's just do this. Let's do change directory and hack the box. And we will make another directory called Devel. And we will navigate into there. And we're just going to make a payload. So we're going to do MSF Venom. Alright, so we want to format probably what, ASP, right? We might have to do ASPX, but let's just try ASP for now. Listen on 443. lhost 10.0, that's right. We want an interpreter? Yeah, sure, let's do interpreter. You wrote that tool? No way. For real? That's sick. You're talking about the FTP tool? Oh, MFS Venom. Oh, okay. That's even more sick. Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, we would be. I don't know where I would be without MFS Venom. Honestly, like I use it. It's great. I think this is the payload I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click your link here. Nice. Yo, man. Wow, that's great. Whoa. I feel honored. I feel honored to be in your presence right now, honestly. Thank you. That's great. I think it's the payload I want to run. This should work. Maybe. My goal is here, so we got FTP open, and assuming that I can upload files, because this is definitely like the web server files right here that's being shared on FTP server. So all I have to do is modify the web server and make a payload and then navigate to that and ideally get a shell. We'll see though. Did this work? Pwn.asp. It says ASP. It should work, right? ASP.NET. I think it might. I think if I just do upload. I think if I do upload. What directory is this in? Oops. Invalid command. Is upload a valid command? In FTP? I think it is. I love to start streaming like this. I love the idea of showing my thoughts in real time. It's scary because you're like, you know, maybe the answer is really obvious and you just like everyone's watching you and you're like, what an idiot, how does he not know? You know, like it's kind of scary, but it's fun. You know, if you get stuck, you get stuck. Like right now, it's like us upload a command in FTP. I'm not seeing it. I gotta figure out how to upload to this. I thought upload was a command in FTP. Put. Oh, you're right. It is put. Can I just put? Oh, there we go. Put. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to upload my whole directory. Can I clear? I don't know why I entered that. Let's do. I'm gonna write this in my notes real quick. What's the name? Oh, I can't clear the terminal. Awkward. So we'll do put. This should work, I think. Transfer complete. Let's do a ls. I mean a dir. Oh, I'm not connected. Oh, well that's awkward. Let's try that again. Did it upload? No, let's do put and paste. Let's see if that works. Is this cannot find a path specified? Wonder why. How often do I stream? Actually, this is my first stream that I've done in a long time. We're talking like, I don't know, at least half a year. And my goal is to stream every Sunday at this time. Every Sunday, every week at this time. Put path. Oh, okay, I got it. That makes sense. Well, thanks for the help. Okay. There we go. Perfect. What's up, Dustin? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. From YouTube. Switch to YouTube. I like it. What were you watching on LinkedIn before? I think LinkedIn's a good, you know, platform to like say, hey, I'm streaming everybody, and then have people come to YouTube. Because like when I see people streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube at the same time, I'll see their posts on LinkedIn. I'm like, oh, I want to watch on YouTube. Because it just makes more sense to watch on YouTube. But I guess there are people watching on LinkedIn right now. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the same content. And I still get all the messages. It doesn't matter what platform you're messaging from. By the way, if you don't know, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Kick at the moment. I've gotten comments on everything except for Kick, which kind of makes sense because I just made my Kick account like 3 days ago, or something like that. Yeah, I don't have viewers on Kick. That's okay. The reason why I started streaming on Kick is because there's actually a dedicated cybersecurity channel or category on Kick, and there's no cybersecurity category on Twitch, which is very unfortunate. Oh my gosh, another follow. My upload speed must be good. No, I'm using a tool called Restream. Basically, you upload to Restream and it disseminates to all the other channels on your behalf, and it gets by. So I only have to upload one time, and then it uploads multiple times for me, which is really nice. But however, the consequence of that is it costs $50 a month. So I have to pay $50 a month to get that capability. But I save a lot of bandwidth with my upload, so it was worth the cost to me. Anyways, it looks like we have my pwn.asp here. So let's... I don't understand how I still got a Streamlabs notification, but whoever just followed me, thank you so much. Or subscribed on YouTube, thank you so much for doing that. I'm still not sure. There we go. I think I fixed it. It was you? Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I might configure the follow alerts properly one day. I didn't think it... I don't know. Do you guys want follow alerts? You guys don't want follow alerts? Like, I don't know what everybody wants. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I think if I just navigate to like this / pwn.asp, this should work. It should trigger the payload. And if I just do a netcat-lmvp443, this is a listener here for the reverse show. If I navigate here, this should just hopefully work. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try this. I think it's in a run directory. Let's... change directory. Let's do ASP.NET. System web. Do I have a physical home lab? I do not. Also, Trey Black, thanks for stopping. Glad to see you here. I should have said that a lot earlier. I've been talking to you. I don't think I welcomed you in the stream, but thanks. So yeah, I don't have a physical home lab. I just I do everything virtually. I have a bunch of virtual machines, and most of my practice I get on Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, and the Offset labs is like my main three platforms that I use to practice hacking and stuff. Typoed at system, forgot the S. Oh, I guess you're right. Good catch, good catch. So this, I think if I just put this pwn.asp, I don't know what directory I gotta put in. I just gotta put in one of these directories here. Let's I'm just gonna copy this command that I ran earlier, and I'm just gonna put this everywhere. What's up, Happy? We're on the stream. How you doing? Glad to see you here. How to run open use the Hack the Box disk, my best friend. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, let's not put that in there yet. Let's do this. We can change directory, and we will do 2_0_50_727. Wait, what? I didn't mean to transfer anything. Read your previous comment. Oh yeah, sorry, I did miss that one. I don't know nothing except for Python and basic Kylak stuff. I need a full hacking course beginning to advanced. I would start with Try Hack Me. That's where I started. That's what I recommend. It's free. The early ones are free, and then once you get past all the free stuff, the intermediate stuff is in advanced stuff. Advanced stuff on Try Hack Me is actually not really advanced at all, in my opinion. But it's a good starting point. It's relatively affordable, in my opinion. Obviously, there are free options out there, but I think Try Hack Me is a good place to start. And then once you get done with everything on Try Hack Me, then that's when that's like a prime time to like switch over to Hack the Box, in my opinion, because Hack the Box, like an easy Hack the Box machine, it's more difficult than a hard machine, or sorry, a hard room on Try Hack Me, if that makes sense. Try Hack Me is cheap if you're in college. Oh yeah, I guess that is a good point. I did use a student discount when I was going through Try Hack Me. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. It is more expensive when you don't have that student discount. That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, there's VulnHub too. I think that's free. I had never used VulnHub, to be honest with you. Am I not in a directory? It's just No, I am in a directory. Oh, there's just nothing in here. Can I just put this? Let's see what happens. Access denied. Oh, alright. Go to WGU. A lot of people will go to that college and they say good things about it. And honestly, I kind of regret not going through WGU, to be honest with you. I ended up getting my college degree and all my certifications separately. I feel like I did double the work when I could have just been doing both at the same time. Where I was doing both at the same time, but I was, getting my college degree, and when I'm done with my schoolwork, then getting a certification. So I didn't do them. I did them separately, whereas WGU is like together, So I feel like I should have went to WGU with my plans on getting the certifications that I got, because a lot of certifications I got are in the WGU path. I can't. Can I just go back a directory? It's a good school, but you have to be dedicated to getting the certs back to back. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I did though. Like I was going to school and then I was getting certs back to back to back to back to back, like as many as I could. And that's what would have made WGU a really good school for me. I went to UMGC, which UMGC was really nice because it kind of inspired me to get my CISSP earlier than I would have otherwise. Because they made the second to last course in my degree program, the CISSP. They based it off the CISSP, and because that course is based off the CISSP, and the course textbooks was a CISSP study guide, I was like, well, I've already spent 8 weeks, reading this book. I might as well just go get the CISSP, and then I spent another maybe a month after that, and got certified in my first try. Can I put stuff in here? See what happens. Access is denied. Hoping to get set for CISSP in August. Well, let me tell you right now, before you do your exam, you want to get a really good night's sleep, and that like more so than you normally would for like that's a good advice for any certification, but I mean for CISSP you really need to, because that certification melts your brain. It hurts. Like I walked out of the exam center and I passed, and I remember driving, and my head hurt. I had a headache from that exam because I had to do so much. I had to engage into like a whole nother level of thinking that I've never done before. What makes that one hard is that, you know, they give you like a paragraph question. It's like a whole paragraph, and you got to read it like 5 times to really understand what it is. And then after that, they give you 4 or maybe 5 answers that are all correct. All 5 or 4 multiple choice selections are correct, and then you have to pick the best one. And you're like, I don't know what the best one is. It could be this one. It could be that one. There's never. Very rarely in that exam was I felt 100% certain on my response. I'm like, well, it could be any of these, you know. It's it's a hard exam, man. What were the best resources you used? Here, let me give you a link. I actually wrote about this on my blog, so let me give you a link. I'm going to make a YouTube video about the CISSP eventually. I'm going to make a YouTube video for every certification that I have. I'm just throwing them out slowly because I don't want, you know, every video like back to back to be about certifications. But I would say once a month I'm planning on releasing a certification type video. Oh, so apparently I can't post links on LinkedIn or Kick in the chat. Did YouTube show up? Let's look. Maybe it didn't. It doesn't look like YouTube worked. That's very unfortunate. Why did that not work? Let me just go to my actual YouTube here. See if I can, I'm just gonna paste it here. There you go. So Twitch and YouTube got the link. See if I can post on LinkedIn too. Alright, post on LinkedIn, and then I'll post on Kick. I gotta post on all these separately. There we go. That's the blog I wrote. I wrote that, I don't know, a month or 2 after I got CISSP. And that's the best advice I can give you in a long format. It's not that long of a blog post, but it's really everything that you really need, I think. It has, you know, some resources in there. It has what I use and then what I recommend. It gives you some options for resources. Alright, so what are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're still trying to hack this box. DIR. Access is denied. Not connected? Alright, let's go ahead and exit then. Login failed. Oh, well, I have to spell anonymous right. Oh, that's the link that I was pasted earlier. So we want to do put. So let's get that command. See if this works. Access denied. So, oh, okay. I can't. Let's look. So 80's open, 21's open. I'm in the United States. Happy. Yeah, Dustin, it's exactly what happened to me, man. Except, so it used to be you got, it used to be you only got 150 questions and instead of 175. And when I got past 150, I was so confused. I was like, why is this longer? This should not be this long. Because they literally changed it right before I did the exam, and I had no idea that they did that. So I'm like at 150, 151, 152, and I'm like, every click is like, why is this not working? Why is this not working? I think that's what happened. I honestly don't remember how many questions I did. Maybe it kicked me out soon. I just know that at a certain point, I think after 100, I was like, please kick me out of this exam. And then 101, please kick me out of this exam. And every time, I'm like, why are you not kicking me out? And then eventually it did. I think, I don't know how many I did. I don't remember how many questions I did. It might be in my blog, actually. I've been CISSP certified for over 2 years. That's wild. It's going on 3 years now. I don't remember when it kicked me out. But I do remember, yeah, that I expected to be kicked out earlier than I was. And I was just like, why is this not ending? Please end my suffering. And then it finally ended. I was like, yes, it's over. And then they don't tell you if you pass until you walk up and get the person prints off the sheet for you. All right, so we got 21 and 80 open. That's it. Let's try this. Let's do nmap. Let's change this IP address to this IP address here. And we'll change the port to 80 and 21. 80 and 21. And let's see if nmap reveals any looming vulnerabilities in this FTP, because it's not letting me upload. It's only letting me upload in this first one. I wonder if it's a file permission issue. It might be. I was kind of hoping I could just upload a payload to here and just navigate to it. Oh, I gotta close connection. That's one thing I hate about FTP. It just closes the connections automatically after a set amount of time. Yeah, it just won't let me do that. Yeah, it won't let me do that. So it let me put it in the root here. Wonder if I can change welcome.png. Maybe if I just change this file, the ISS start .htm, can I make it's does MSS Venom let you do HTML files? Let's look. Is it? Oh, it doesn't tell you. Is it saying the man? Where's the list of file types I can do? I feel like HTML might be one I could use. Honestly, I think the answer to my question would be easier if I just did this. If I just ran it again, and then instead of saying format ASP, do HTML. And then if it throws an error, it won't know. Yeah, it did throw an error. Yeah, so this, yeah, that's, now it tells me what kind of use. Yeah, so HTML isn't available. I feel like ASP or ASPX is the way to go here. Let's try what you said. Let's try to smod something. Can I, does smod work in FTP? Smod ASP. Well, let's look. Can I just do help? Let's look here. Yeah, smod is a thing. So can we just do like... Oh, my connection closed. Change file permissions of remote file. Okay, I know that, but can I just do like is it like Linux based? Is it, can I just do chmod like 777 and this ASP.NET? Does that work like Linux? Command not understood. Chmod and FTP. Syntax. Syntax. Did I just put a 0 in front of that? Chmod-R? What's a -R mean? Remote file? Let's just try that. Let's do -R077. Chmod mode. What's the mode? Remote file. Alright, well. Mode ISA, the 077. So you're saying like this? Like that? That work. I did, oh, you're saying do it on the pwn. Oh, okay. I was trying to do it on a directory so I can write it in those other directories, but I see what you're saying now. Can I do +X? Nope. Huh. Let's look here. I don't know, this... I never changed file permissions in FTP before, I don't think. What's up, Funky Space Wizard? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? What's the permission on the local file? Like on my machine? That's a good question. Whatever the default is. Wonder if you think that matters? If I change the permissions on the local file here? That's a good idea. I can't clear the terminal on FCP. Gross. Can I just do like a delete? Pwn.asp? Can I just delete the file? Oh, it worked. Now let's try that again. See if that works. Do I got a listener running? I do. No, it's pwn.asp. See if that works. Nope. Try stat. Alright, let's try that. Just curious if there's any red team stuff floating around on Twitch. Well, I don't know if you can call this red teaming, but close enough maybe. Let's try this. Where's my... She's saying just do this on the file. Invalid command. MLST. Oh, okay. Let's see here. MLST. Oh, MLST and MLSD is here. So can I just do MLSD help? How does this work? It's not supported by the remote server. MLST help? Does that work? It's not supported by the remote server. Am I still... Oh, I'm not on the server. Log me out. That's probably why. MLST help. Not supported. MLSD help. Also not supported. Let's just run it anyways. What's the name of the file? Pwn.asp. Yeah, it's not supported. Try ls. I think, Let's look here. This scan's still running. I feel like it's still, you know, FTP issue. I just gotta figure out how to upload a file to FTP. I still think that's my path forward, but this mmap scan's taking a long time. I was kind of seeing if maybe it had like a off-the-shelf exploit we can use for FTP, but I really do think so. Anonymous access. You know what we could do? I don't know. I don't know any usernames, I guess. But I was thinking maybe I could try to like brute force a login, but I don't have any like a list of password or usernames for FTP. It's like it does let me upload here to the root. Can I? What if I did this? Delete is_.htm. Access denied. Am I still logged in? I am. So I can't delete. So Anonymous doesn't let me delete that file. I want to delete that file because I want to see if it will like change, you know, what we saw here. Because I'm assuming this is like the start file. You know what we could do? Can I just do this? Maybe there's like an IDOR here. No. You're saying like ls-u? Can I do help? Oh. It's looking for a file called help. Quote list pwn.asp. I don't know what you mean by that. Is that like the... Oh, you're saying like this? Is that what you're talking about? Quote sends raw FTP commands. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the full command. Quote list pwn.asp. Cannot open data connection. I'm still logged in on the server. That didn't work. This one's a lot trickier than the last box. Maybe I'm just dumb. I like this. Oh, here we go. So we do have a vulnerability here. It's saying that this is a 10 out of 10 score and this is vulnerable. This might be the way, guys. Let's look up this CVE here. Let's see what this CV is about. There's an exploit DB. There's an exploit for it. Yeah, we did have ISS 7. Unauthorized remote denial of service. We don't want that. I don't want that. Is this a DOS attack? Remote attackers execute arbitrary code or cause denial of service. Oh, okay. Well, I want to execute arbitrary code, so this might be useful here. Let's just look this up in Metasploit. See if there's a mod report. Yeah, IRC, this was never exploited successfully. Oh, for real? Well, that helps a lot. This one says exploit here. I wonder if this. Copy link address. I'm still thinking it's the FTP somehow. I just gotta figure out how to write. Let's try to do this. What's that CVE number again? Overflow trigger. Well, there's a module for it. DOS, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can you choose use 0 info? Is that info? Is that the right way to go? Yeah. This model triggers a heap overflow when processing. Overflows a heap. It's triggered period. It may in fact be exploitable for remote code execution. Interesting. Yeah, this one was when it came out, was really hard to exploit. Interesting. You know, I'm just gonna. I mean, it says remote code execution, and I mean, does it? Yeah, the payload. No, this is DOS. I don't want to run that. Yeah, if that's the default, I'm not. It says it may be used for remote code ex. But default's to DOS. I don't want to DOS it though. I wonder if I just put like a reverse shell payload in here instead of the DOS. I doubt that would work. Try the put command. Oh, on FTP, that's what I was trying. No, this one works. It's true. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thanks for confirming that, though. What's up, pre-sequel? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Well, I think FTP is the way to go. I just don't. Not sure how to. Upload payloads. It's never too late to join on the fun pre-sequel. No, we're like halfway through. Well, no, I'm actually still kind of in the beginning of this one machine at the Devel machine. This machine right here on Hack the Box. We did Legacy earlier, and that was like super easy. We had root in literally less than 20 minutes. This one's been a little slightly more challenging. But once I figure out how to exploit, like, it's just I can figure out how to upload things to. Well, I mean, I did upload this. I did upload this pwn.asp here. But I don't know why. Well, it's a permission issue. We can go system web. Oh, what's up, Kenny? How you doing? Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks for stopping in. Change directory. Well, let's just try to do this. No. Put root slash hack the box slash, I think it's a Devel phone.asp phone.asp. There might be a, I didn't try to put this in every single directory yet, so that's one thing we can try. Access denied, okay. Let's change directory to 2050727. Oh, typed that in wrong. 50727. Is that right? Can I do this? Access denied. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back in directory. I already tried putting it in here. Let's try this one. Access denied. Alright, change directory. Yeah, see, I can put stuff in this root directory here. You know what? Wonder if I can move. Can you move? Is that like put it in the root and then I feel like it still won't work. Maybe try an ASPX. That's a good idea. Try that. Let's what tab was that on? Oh, you know what's funny is I actually have the wrong kind of listener up too, but it doesn't matter. We gotta start an interpreter listener. Pwn.aspx. Actually, you know what? Let's just not do a interpreter. I don't really feel like. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we'll leave that one then. We'll just start a listener, a interpreter listener here. Is it possible to zoom in a little? Yeah, of course. Thanks for saying something. I thought it would be fine since I was full screen here. But I can definitely zoom in. How do I zoom in? Is it? I just gotta do this on every tab. Oops, I accidentally closed out of a tab. I don't know what I closed out of. But I closed out of something by... Alright. Let's do, where's that listener? So we want to do, use... Wow, man, why... Is it just multi-handler, right? Multi-handler. And then we want to set payload to Windows x64 interpreter. And reverse TCP. We'll do set. Did I make the port 443 on that? Yeah, it's typically what I do. Set L host to 443. Set L port to 443. Set L host to 10.10.16.21. And do options again. Looks like everything's running. Okay. clear and run. All right, so that's my listener here. So rename. I gotta rename these. Listener. This is nothing. We can close out of that. Can you see better now, Kenny? Hopefully that works. That looks better for you. All right. Let's try to upload that ASPX file. All right. All right, so the ASPX file is there. Let's look up pwn.aspx. That might have worked! Why didn't we try that earlier? Let's see if we got anything on our listener. No. But we didn't get a server not there, so maybe it just didn't trigger. But it looks like, yeah, we didn't get like a 500 error or 404 or something. So let's try this. But just do tests. Yeah, see, 404 not found. Pwn.aspx. Okay, so it's reading this file. It's just not executing the payload. So wonder why pwn.asp didn't work. Maybe it doesn't support that file format. Interesting. Well, maybe I just maybe I did something wrong. No, that all looks good. Maybe it's not x64. This might be a 32-bit system. Could be because you said host a tunnel 0. Oh, that's right. You can't do that in OSS Venom, right? I forgot about that. You're right. All right, let's try that again. It could be because it's 64-bit too, and this is a 32-bit system. We'll try that next. Actually, we'll just pwn.aspx to hack.aspx. That way it's got a different name. Am I still in? So we can see if that works. It didn't seem like it worked because the page loaded. Yeah, nothing on the listener. Let's make sure yeah, let's try 32-bit now. 10, 10, 16, 21. Yeah, that's right. It looks everything looks good. Let's just try this same payload. It might be a 32-bit system. It probably is. Honestly, I didn't look at the map that long. But oh, that's what I closed out. I closed out on my map scan. It's probably 32. Hopefully that's what it is. Let's move pwn.aspx to I don't know, 32.aspx. 32 ASPA. All right, let's try that. Still nothing. Oh, it worked! It worked! It died! It connected, but it died! We're getting somewhere. Oh, you know why it died? It's because I gotta set my payload to 32-bit on here now. Ah. There we go. That's all we gotta do. Let's go, baby. Alright, let's refresh the page here. Well, let's make sure the listener is running. Wait, why is... Oh, okay, cool. Alright, I think if we just refresh the page, we should get a show. That's gonna work. What's up, Adam, 16, and Nate? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you guys here. Alright, so let's do a get UID. Alright, so we are a web service. Okay, that's kind of expected. So let's do let's just do a shell here and see if we can get like a user flag. Alright, well, let's change directory, C:. Let's just go to the root here. Let's go to users. See if we can get a user flag maybe. I doubt it. We might do a Pervesk over here to Babis. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so I feel like we gotta figure out how to get to this user here. And then we can go deeper. Or then, yeah. Let's, I mean, I'm just gonna throw in some WinPs in here. Can you upgrade to 64-bit? I don't think so. If it's a 32-bit system, I don't think we're gonna be able to just upgrade it. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I don't see why I would want to, though. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking WinPs. I'm just gonna go straight for WinPs. Well, let's just go back to the root here. Unless there's like something that just obviously sticks out to us here. Well, there's a bat file. That's probably it right there. Autoexec.bat. Rem dummy file for ntvdm. Can I? What if I just modify this bat file to just run something? If that's possible. It's just a dummy file, but if it's autoec, try using a mouse place and gesture. That's a good idea. I should have did UMI/perf a second ago. Well, I gotta type right. UMI/perf. Let's look here. I see impersonate. You know, we could just use God Potato on this. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use God Potato. SE impersonate privilege. If you got that, God Potato works like almost every time. So that's the way I'm going to go. Yeah, I am a pen tester. I'm a full-time pen tester. I feel like there's multiple ways we can do this. Because like if you can write this to this file and this gets auto-executed, that's a way in. What's God Potato? I'm glad you asked. Try incognito. Check what tokens we have. What's that command look like right off the rip? Or like what? Interpreter. Is it just incognito or I gotta specify other stuff too? I know what you're talking about. I don't use it enough to know off the top of my head. God Potato is the coolest script name I've ever heard. Yeah, God Potato works a lot if you do. You know what's crazy though? Bandit is it's in so. Incognito is an interpreter, and I like train myself like not to use interpreter ever for anything because of the OSCP exam. Because you can only use Metasploit on one thing. So I just train myself not to use it. Which is I need to use more Metasploit because I'm obviously past OSCP. Well, not obviously, but I passed, so I don't need to crush myself more. Do WinPs. I kind of just want to run God Potato if that's okay with you guys, and just see if it works. I think we can get an admin shell right away. Okay, SE impersonate privilege. Since it's enabled. Usually works with God Potato, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's go ahead and clear the terminal here. Change directory to my tools, I think. Are you making this I'm about to hop on a flight? Yeah, so this will be on YouTube after the stream's over. I like to see the potato work. Yeah. God, I never thought how cool God Potato sounded, but it does sound pretty cool. It's pretty okay. So basically, if you get SE impersonate, like we have here, where's it at? Here it is. I would say 9.5 times out of 10, God Potato works. So I'm not gonna show you how it is on GitHub, but I already have it in my tools here. And I have several instances of God Potato. And what you got to do first is you got to figure out what .NET framework is being ran on the machine. And then after that, you can just do the proper God Potato. So I got a net 2, 35, and 4. So that's what I got to figure out first. So let's check the .NET framework here with this command. Oh, that's not the... So we are running 3.5, easy. All right, so now that we know that, we need to use this right here. So we're gonna start a Python server, Python 3-h. Oh, let's do systemctl stop Apache 2. There we go. So I got a Python server here that has all my tools on it. And then we're going to do a cert util. Transfer this over. What's my IP address? 10.10.16.21. I'm going to clear this out and do another ls, and then run it again. Alright, so the name of the file is this. Copy that. Paste this. And then, wow, I'm trying to pull my notebook in front of the monitor, but it's not working. Very unfortunate. Alright, so here's what we're running. So cert util, it's basically a tool for like encoding and decoding, but you can use it to transfer files and stuff. And we're basically just transferring godpotato net35.exe to the machine, and we're calling it godpotato.exe, and we're putting it in the root directory, which is probably, that might not be the best idea, but let's see if it works. Just upload it via FTP. I could have done that too. Yeah, you're right. Access is denied. That might be what we have to do. Let's go to change directory, inetpub. Change directory, FTP root. This is where it was earlier? No? Let's go back and then we'll go to www root. I should be able to write here. Yeah, this is the FTP server here. I should be able to write here. If this doesn't work, then we'll do what you said. We'll just go to the FTP server. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Yeah, I can upload with Interpreter too. There's several ways to do it. I just like insert util just because it's like I said, I kind of trained myself to never use Interpreter for just because of the OSCP lab exam. I mean, and so I just typically use cert util because of that. For that reason, right there. God potato coming in. Have to drop the God potato. All right, so. God potato basically it lets you run commands as the administrator, and let me show you how it works. So if I just do this, oh man, why did not work? No comm base. I actually didn't mean to submit that command. Is God potato in here? God potato is in here. Can I just do? Oh, what's... Oh, I see how you have to do. You have to do /god potato.exe-cmd, and then we can do who am I after that. No comm base module found. Wonder why that ain't working. I know what that means. No comm base module found. The tool is uploaded. We might have to do something else. ChatGPT. We might have to use missing DL usually. Yeah, probably. Well, we can definitely. This isn't the intended route, so I thought it was going to be an easy one with the God potato, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. I've never actually don't remember ever seeing no comm base module found when running God potato. That's okay. Let's just capital P for potato. That shouldn't matter. It's Windows. Capitalization doesn't matter in Windows. What if you copy the example? Oh, I guess it does have a /c there. Well, we gotta do it like this. /. Same thing. Upload in, and I can't change the syntax. I don't know what you mean by that. Wonder if I did. Can we just do PowerShell? Maybe we have to run this in PowerShell. Let's try that. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Interpreter Y. Yeah, you're right. Incognito probably would use that impersonation proof as well. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to pull up my GitHub notes for how to use incognito actually. Make sure I got the syntax right and everything. Do you just type in incognito just by itself? Incog. Oh, well, if I spelled it right. Incon. Oh, you. Okay. Use. Incognito. Thanks. I had this written down in my notes. I just not been able to pull it up. Oh, system tokens available. That's awkward. Well, let's do let's do One Piece. I still feel like this is the way here. This auto exec bat. This has gotta be it. Can I let's look. Hi Arthur. Yeah, this stream will be up on YouTube after the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Get system would probably be too easy. You're probably right. I mean, shit, that probably would be too easy. I typically never use this because it one, like I said, I don't really use Metasploit that much, and every time I've tried this, it's never worked. But it would be nice to see it work. I've never seen this work. I would laugh. What's up, Nate Royal? You found my... Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Nate. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of technical difficulties this stream if you guys were here at the very beginning. But after I fix that, then everything's running pretty smoothly. So next week will be a lot more smoother. Like I said, this is my first stream I've done in a long time, probably over half a year. And we're going to be doing these every week, every Sunday at this time. And it's going to be more Hack the Box like this. Yeah, I guess this one doesn't seem like it's working. Maybe it did. I don't know. Or, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working. Or maybe it was working. I just didn't give enough time. Let's try... Let's just upload One Piece. This is a directory that I'm in, so... I'm gonna upload One Piece. Let's go back. Change directory, see. I still feel like... Well, it's config.sys. Let's look at that. Files equals 40. I don't even know what that means. Let's do Change directory. inet pub. Change directory. www root. Let's put WinPs on the system. Where is WinPs 664? Oh man, I don't have a WinPs X32 though. I gotta get a WinPs X32. Is there a WinPs X32? I think I need to sign into my GitHub account real quick. What's up, Levi? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. I started January next year with OSCP, so streams like this help with. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, believe it or not, you know, I never really ran into a whole lot of 32-bit systems when I was going through my OSCP journey. That's why I don't have a 32-bit version of WinPs in my tools. What am I doing today? Currently on Hack the Box. I'm hacking this machine right here, Devel. Currently have 0 flags. I'm still figuring out how to get the user flag and then the root flag. I was trying to get straight to the root flag like I did the last with the last box, but it didn't. It's not gonna play out that way, I don't think. Is it installed by default on Kali? It probably is, honestly. Let me look. Look at my monitor right now. P's NG. Oh, I didn't even know this is a tool on. I had no idea this is a tool on Kali by default. Looks like it's. Oh, there's linps, linps.h. Oh. Well, I guess I'll install linps, but that's not what we want. We need WinPs. Just Windows. Can I just do WinPs? WinPs-h? Install it. Oh, I gotta run a apt-get update real quick. Yeah, there's certifications behind me. What's up, Jose? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How you doing today? Alright, so we should be able to install WinPs now, maybe. I didn't know it was this easy to get WinPs. I thought I always would just go to always just go to GitHub and get it and then install it manually. But if it's this easy, then we're gonna take it. We're gonna take the easy route. So how do we use WinPs? Look at that. That's crazy. We just gotta move. Alright, so we just gotta do this. Change directory, and we just gotta go to this directory right here. Wow, look at that. We already got every version of WinPs. That made it way easy. Okay, now we just gotta do close out of this. Python 3-m http.server. And then we should be able to just, I don't know, maybe this one right here. What does OFS mean? What's the difference between OFS and non-OFS? I don't want to terminate the channel. My turbo session died. That's okay. Start the listener again, and we will just refresh this. What's up, Pro? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Let's try this here. WinPeas. Boom. And then we just launch WinPeas and see what happens. Alright, so we should have WinPeas here. Alright, so if we just run /winpeas.exe. What in the heck? Did I type that in wrong? Broken. Don't know why. I'm gonna turn the music down if you guys don't mind. Why is my WinPeas broken? I wonder why that broke. Well, I got something else I can try that doesn't rely on WinPeas. Alright, so the command look at scheduled tasks is here. Let's see if that auto script is one. See, WinPeas would check this automatically, but we can check it manually. I'm thinking there's an auto run script. That bat file. And if I can modify that bat file, and if it's getting ran and I can modify it, then that's the path forward, I think. Not seeing it. I used that file in the early 90s. Still there. Man, this autoexec.bat just is so intriguing to me. You know what I mean? This has gotta be a dummy file for NTVDM. I don't know what that is. What is NTVDM? I don't know what that means. Let's Google it. Or DuckDuckGo it. What's the iCalcs file? That's a good question. iCalcs, and we will do the autoexec.bat. Yeah, see? Runs as administrators. Wonder if I can modify yeah, it says built-in users read and execute. So I can execute it and read it, but I can't write to it. Can I just do net user? Is that oh, thank you. I was like, why is that not working? Oh, I gotta do net user and then the name of my user, right? Is that how that works? Am I a guest? There's only 3 users? Can I just do net user? I guess technically, yeah, the web service is not a user. It's just it's a service. I don't know why WinPeas doesn't work for me. But, I mean, this autoexec runs as administrator, right? And users can read it and execute it. There's got to be a way to modify that. What's the difference between OFS and non-OFS? I don't. I'm in the TCM Security Academy. Can you tell me if is a good option to learn? Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of great things for TCM. I have not done a lot of TCM training. I did the Python training for TCM, but that's it. And but I've heard good things from TCM, so I think you're okay. Because I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about TCM, to be honest with you. So a lot of people like it. So I just asked ChatGPT what the OFS means. Obfuscated. So ChatGPT is saying, indicating that this version of executable has been obfuscated to evade detection by antivirus software. So I'm not trying to evade antivirus, so that's not the version that I want to use. But that's good to know what OFS stands for. Can we do... Let's try this. One piece any. Let's see if this works. Can I do... Let's try this. Is this still listening? Sure is. Alright, let's do change directory C:/ maybe one piece just can't be ran. No, got potato ran. Can I make a tools directory? Look at that. Let's try this. Maybe yeah, we'll just make a tools directory and put our tools in here. Otherwise, exploit suggester for Metasploit. Yeah, we could try that. Let's try that if this doesn't work. Let's do /win_peasany.exe. Ain't working. Huh. Perplexing. Let's go ahead and exit. What's the exploit suggester? How do you use that? I'm gonna Google that real quick. Is this use suggester? Oh, okay. Easy enough. Failed to load. That's supposed to suggester, right? Suggester. Alright, so it's saying we got a background of session. Then we need to use the module. And then we need to set session ID is 3. And after that, we just run it. Oop, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see what happens. I've never used exploit suggester in Metasploit. I'm going to use a lot more Metasploit now. I mean, yeah, I mean, the whole time I was doing OSCP, I've said this multiple times already, but for those that are just joining in, go through OSCP, you only get one Metasploit use, and I just trained myself not to use it. So this is actually the first time I ever ran this. Normally I would go in like with linpeas and winpeas, and then I'd get a bunch of suggesters that way. But winpeas isn't working. Oh look. Oh wow, we're getting some hits. We're getting some hits. Oh my gosh. This is great. Appears to be vulnerable. Bypass UAC event viewer. Oh my gosh. This target appears to be vulnerable. Oh my gosh. We have several things here. Yeah, of course there are hits. Yeah. This is great. Oh, I don't know. Potentially vulnerable, yeah. Service period vulnerable. Service is running, but could not be validated. Service running cannot be vulnerable. Okay. Well, what should I do? Should I just pick one? Can I just hit like use one and then run it and then be done? That'd be interesting if it worked like that. Net user management. Reflection juicy. I wish it would tell me, you know, chance to success. And I wish it would give me more information on these. You said Shellevator? What's that one? Shellevator, you're talking about this one? Can I just use 4? Would that work? Use 4. Oh no, it ain't gonna work. Okay. Oh, that would have been great if you could just like specify the number. But we'll just do this. I'm gonna take your word for it. I never heard of Shellevator. Does that make me a noob? I don't know. Let's look at the options on this. Set session 3. No guarantee though. Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I know. Let's just run it. No, it didn't work. Oh, we gotta set lhost. What? Lhost isn't set? Do I Windows show or okay, I just gotta start a listener. Let's just do that then. Let's go ahead and clear this. We'll do a netcat. LNVP, we'll do 1337. Set L port 1337. Sorry. Set. Oh, that was right. Yeah. Set L host 10.10.16.21. See what happens. No session was created. Set G L host. You may need. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll do set GL port too. Can I do that? Yeah. Alright, well that didn't work. We kind of anticipated that. Well, let's just, I don't know, let's just go down the line here. This module we can load. Do you want to use exploit? Well, yeah. Wait, is that the... Set G session 3. Look at that. Can I just run this? Will this just work? I don't have a... Oh. Yeah, I see what happened there. Okay, we need to... Wait, why did I fail to bind? Not in the admins group. Can I escalate with this module? Oh, okay. Just, there should be, move. Oh, that is the exploit module. Let's see if this works. I don't know why I did LS. I want to do options. let's set G port to 4444, and then see if it works. Target is running Windows is not a version this model supports. Man, this exploit suggestor wasn't as good as we thought it was going to be. Let's go to the next one down the line. The kit one, you said the kit one might work. We'll see. I've never used this exploit suggester. So far, I am very disappointed. Well, that's manually enumerate, none of these work, which is fine. That's kind of what I was expecting to do, but see if that works. Oh, that looks promising. That looks really promising. That looks very promising. We got another session here. Hey, we're into the authority system, baby. That was easy. You said the kit one would work. You was right. You was right, Kenny. Good stuff. Nice. That was easy. I mean, what? Well, now I'm kind of curious, like, what this is. I'm going to have to look this up. If I was on, real pen test, and I would definitely look this up before I ran it. But attack the box. Who cares if you break the machine, Vulnerabilities in Windows kernel could allow elevation of privilege. So this is the exploit that we just took advantage of. This security update resolves one publicly disclosed and one privately reported vulnerability in Microsoft Windows. The vulnerabilities could allow elevation of privilege if an attacker logged into the system and then ran a specifically crafted application. To exploit either vulnerability, an attacker must have valid login credentials. Okay, we know that. This is too vague. I want to know what it actually did. I think if we do I think this is it right here. This is what we ran? No. I think in this box. So yeah. It's cool. I want to know what it did though. Or this isn't even an exploit. This is just user mode. Let's go back. There's gotta be a better write-up somewhere. Try this one. This is the module we just ran, so. This module will create a new session with system privileges via the KI trap OD exploit by Tavis Ormondi. If the session is in use, is already elevated, then the exploit will not run. The module relies on kit trap 0d.x86 DLL and is not supported on 64-bit versions of Windows. Alright, well that's interesting. Okay, well that's exactly what we just did. Man. Well, why is this? I want to know why this right here is vulnerable. Why is this DLL vulnerable? Let's type in I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT this question. Why is vulnerable in, I don't know, what version of Windows? I'd say old version of Windows. What's up, gamer? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Alright, so I just asked ChatGPT, why is Kit Trap vulnerable in old version of Windows? So this is our explanation here. It's often referred to as the KI Trap 0D vulnerability. Is associated with a flaw in the handling of certain system calls in older version of Windows operating systems. Privilege escalation, we know that. This is a specific type of exploit that targets the handling of software interrupts traps in the Windows kernel. The name refers to the software interrupt instruction. The vulnerability exploits the improper handling of certain instructions or system calls by the Windows kernel, specifically when dealing with user mode processes. Reasons for vulnerability: insufficient input validation. Older version of Windows did not properly validate the input parameters passed to certain system calls, which allowed attackers to manipulate the kernel's execution flaw, lack of balance checking. In some cases, the kernel failed to properly check the bounds of memory operations, which could be exploited to execute arbitrary code with elevated privileges. Legacy code. Much of the kernel code in the older version of Windows was designed with performance in mind, often to the expense of security. ChatGPT savage. This legacy code sometimes contained flaws that could be exploited. Privilege separation issues. The vulnerability took advantage of weaknesses in how the Windows kernel separated privileges between user mode and kernel mode operations, allowing a user mode process to escalate its privileges to kernel mode. An attacker who already has access to a system can use this vulnerability to escalate their privileges. This typically involves running a malicious DLL or code that exploits the, by crafting specific inputs. Well, Metasploit crafted the inputs for us. But it's nice to know why the vulnerability existed a little bit more. I don't know if that was the intended route for this or not, but it is, we got in there. Oh, my interpreter session just died. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, session 3 died. We're on session 4 at this point. Okay. Let's just do shell. And then let's do c:/administrator. Actually, we'll do desktop root.txt, and then instead of doing, I can't go back. Let's just do this then. Type root.txt, and there's our root flag. Put that on our dashboard. We're over here. Right here. Submit. Easy. This was, I would say this was very easy. That's my vote. User flag. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we gotta go with the user flag, which is here. Let's do change directory // // I don't know what the username is. Let's do dir change directory babbies. Is that how you say that? We'll do type desktop /user.txt. Should be in there. Yep, there it is. Copy and paste their flag. Submit. User flag was a little more challenging because that FTP, I don't know, actually, no, now I think about it, it wasn't. It was just me being dumb. But it worked. Alright, cool, pwned it. We're done. My goal was to only do one today, but since they were kind of easier, we ended up doing 2 machines on the first stream today, so that's pretty cool. Machine rating, I'm going to say very easy for that as well. Alright, that was fun. It's cool. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the assists for everybody who was in the chat helping me figure things out. Like I said, all these machines I've never done before, so it was all brand new to me. So I stumbled and crawled my way through to the end. The first machine was a lot easier. If you guys missed that, that was like done. This one was a little more tricky, but still pretty easy. I mean, the fact that I did this in like, I don't know, an hour means it's pretty easy, in my opinion. Actually, before we wrap up, let's do one more thing. I want to read the walkthrough because I want to see the intended way. Like, how was this actually supposed to be exploited? You know. All right, so let's look here. All right, so we enumerated the ports. We got that. Exploitation, FTP. Yep, that's exactly what we did. So we got our initial access the intended way. We put it in the, yep, you put the ASPX server in the FTP server. And then you browsing to, yep, trigger the reverse shell. So we got initial access the intended way. Privilege escalation. Running sysinfo reveals the target's x86, so it's possible to get fairly reliable suggestions from the exploit suggester module. Oh, that's what Kenny said to do, and that's what the walkthrough also says to do. I didn't expect the walkthrough to say use exploit suggester, but it did. So it ran exploit suggester. Yeah, running gives the following recommended escalation modules. So that's this. That's what we ran this one. Going down the list, bypass event viewer fails. Yeah, that did fail for us, didn't it? Yep. And then, but this one worked in the walkthrough, and it worked for us. So we actually exploited this exactly the way the walkthrough would have told us. So I thought we took a shortcut, honestly. I really did. I thought we cut a corner somewhere. But we didn't. Because we went straight to admin. So I guess these old Hack the Box machines, you don't get user and then you have to, like, you don't get user first. Like, you just go straight to admin. That's really strange. That's why I thought we cut a corner, because, you know, modern, you know, more recent, at least in the last 2 years, how I've been, as long as I've been on Hack the Box, it's been almost 2 years now. You know, you get initial access, then you escalate privileges to a user, and then you get your user flag, and then you got to figure out how to escalate privileges again, and then you get your root flag. But these older machines are like you just go, you know, initial access straight to root, you know. But yeah, we did it the intended way. And I didn't think we did do it in an intended way because, like I said, I thought we cut a corner, but we didn't. We did literally exactly what it told us to do. I didn't read the walkthrough. Yeah, I didn't think you did. I didn't think you did. I use exploit suggester on all my Windows boxes, but now I have to do all without to transfer OSCP. See, I did that. The opposite of that, Kenny. You know, I never use exploit suggester because I never had an interpreter shell I just trained myself to hack without Interpreter, and it makes it way harder. It makes everything way harder. That's what makes the OSCP hard. You don't get Metasploit. You can't. You don't get to use all these fire and forget techniques, you know, and that's what makes the OSCP very difficult. And I'm like, oh wow, hacking is a lot easier when you can use Metasploit. I'm starting to learn. Oh, that's great though. That's fun. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I knew you use Metasploit to be a hacker, and I was like, I feel like I don't know. Part of me feels like you're not a hacker. You use Metasploit, makes it too easy, rather than exploiting it manually. But it's still fun. Hacking anything's fun, even if you are using Metasploit. But good stuff. Well, thanks, Kenny, for your suggestion. And yeah, and like I said, I don't believe you like the lock too. You have to. That was nice. Oh well, we did two more machines. Maybe next week we'll do two more, but we'll definitely do at least one. I'm just gonna keep going down the list, guys. I'm just gonna keep, unless you guys want me to do the hard machines. Well, I mean, these are still easy machines. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. I think next week we're just gonna continue down my list of the old machines, and we're just gonna do. Well, I'm gonna skip popcorn because it's a medium machine. I'm gonna do all the easy ones first. So skip popcorn. We'll do beep and maybe optimum next week. So next stream will be about this time. It'll be noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and the stream will last from anywhere between 1 to 4 hours, depending on how long it takes me to pwn the boxes. Should have a lot less technical difficulties. We went through a lot of technical difficulties at the early part of the stream, so if you're here for that and you're still here, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Got tons of content. Got content dropping every single day. Also, I launched a podcast like 2 weeks ago called The Hacker's Cache, where I get real ethical hackers on the show, and I talk to them about career stuff and how to get better, how to become a better hacker. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in breaking into the field, or if you're interested in leveling up your existing career in IT/cybersecurity, definitely check out the Hacker's Cache podcast. I am biased, but I think it's the best hacking related podcast out there, and I made the podcast because it's the kind of show that I wanted to listen to when I was early in my journey, and I felt like the podcast needed to be made because there was a lot of things that I wish I knew, in my journey, but I figured a lot of things out, and I'm still figuring things out, and that's the purpose of the podcast, is to take what I've learned and the things that I'm learning and bringing it to you for free. So check out the podcast if you haven't already. Once again, it's called The Hacker's Cache. It's on all the major platforms, and there's also a video version of it too on YouTube. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And once again, next stream, same time next week, Sunday, noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Hopefully I see you there. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Peace out. Take care. Have a good one. Kyser